You are addicted, not to a substance, to a state. The state of least resistance. The path of minimal effort. The warm, soft, numb embrace of easy. You are addicted to easy life. Not because you are lazy, because you have been trained, conditioned, programmed to believe that easy is good and hard is bad. That comfort is success and struggle is failure. That the goal of life is to minimize discomfort and maximize pleasure. And you have built your entire existence around this lie. The lie is not yours. It was sold to you by a culture that profits from your passivity, by an economy that needs you consuming, not creating, by a system that prefers you asleep because awake people ask dangerous questions. You bought the lie, not because you are stupid, because the lie feels good in the moment. Easy always feels good in the moment. That is the trap. The moment is all the addiction can see, and you have trained yourself to see only the moment. Pattern interrupt. Your comfort is not a reward. It is a bribe. Pay to keep you small. Let me show you what the addiction is costing you. Every time you choose the easy path, you cast a vote for a smaller version of yourself. Easy work, easy relationships, easy entertainment, easy answers. Each vote seems insignificant, but votes accumulate, and elections have consequences. You have been voting for easy for years, and the result is a life that feels not terrible, not wonderful, just enough. Enough to not leave, not enough to feel alive. You're not depressed. You are bored, deeply, profoundly bored, not with the world, with yourself, with the version of you that always chooses the path of least resistance, the version that scrolls instead of creates, watches instead of does, dreams instead of builds. That version is not you. That version is the addiction. Napoleon Hill wrote that the most common cause of failure is the habit of quitting. But there is a more insidious enemy, the habit of never starting, the quiet addiction to the path of least resistance, the slow death of potential unlived. You feel it, the potential, the sense that you could do more, be more, have more. That sense is not arrogance. That sense is the real you, the one who existed before you learned to choose easy. The real you is not lazy. The real you is buried under years of easy choices, under the weight of comfort, under the sedation of a culture that has convinced you that wanting more is greedy and that being satisfied with enough is wisdom. But enough of what? Enough of the same. Enough of the mediocre. Enough of the life that does not require you to grow because growing would require discomfort. And discomfort is the one thing your addiction cannot tolerate. Pattern interrupt. Discomfort is not a problem. Discomfort is the only path to anything that matters. Think about the moments you are most proud of, not the moments you were comfortable, the moments you were tested, the moments you did something hard, the moments you chose the difficult path when the easy path was right there, whispering your name. Those moments are not anomalies. They are evidence. Evidence of who you really are beneath the addiction. Evidence that you are capable of more. Evidence that the easy life is not satisfying you, is sedating you. You've been sedated for so long you forgot what it feels like to be awake. Truly awake. The sharp clarity of a mind engaged with a difficult problem. The electric hum of a body pushed to its edge. The quiet satisfaction of a day when you did not take the easy way. That is not suffering. That is aliveness. And you have traded it for a couch and a screen and the vague, nagging sense that something is missing. Something is missing. You are missing the real you, the one who chose easy so many times that easy became the only option. Not because easy is better, because easy is a habit, and habits can be broken. Here is the hidden truth about the addiction to easy. It is not about willpower. It is about identity. You do not choose easy because you are weak. You choose easy because you believe you are the kind of person who chooses easy. And you believe that because you have evidence, years of evidence. Every easy choice was a data point, and the data points have become a profile. You're not the profile. You're the one who chose it. And you can choose differently, not by fighting the addiction, by starving it, by withholding the one thing it needs to survive. Your participation. The addiction to easy requires you to believe that easy is the only option, that the hard path is for other people, that you're not capable of more. That discomfort is dangerous. that growth is optional. None of these beliefs are true. They are the addiction speaking. And you have been listening for so long you forgot you could change the channel. Pattern interrupt. The voice that says you cannot is not yours. It was installed, and it can be uninstalled. Here is what Napoleon Hill called the mastery of self. Not the absence of temptation. The ability to choose the hard path when the easy path is available. Not because you enjoy suffering, because you understand that the hard path is the only path to the life you actually want. The life you actually want is not easy. It cannot be, because the life you actually want requires you to become someone you are not yet. And becoming requires discomfort, requires growth, requires choosing hard. You have been waiting for the life you want to arrive. It will not. It is not something that happens to you. It is something you build. With hard choices, with difficult conversations, with mornings when you get up before you want to, with evenings when you work when you would rather rest. The building is not glamorous. It is not a montage. It is not a before and after transformation that happens in 30 days. It is daily, boring, uncelebrated. The choice to do the hard thing today, and tomorrow, and the day after. Not because each choice is dramatic, because the accumulation is. Because the person who chooses hard for a year is unrecognizable from the person who chose easy. Not in their circumstances, in themselves. You want to change your life. You want more. You want better. You want to become the person you know you could be. But you are addicted to the person you are. Not because that person is good, because that person is familiar. And familiar is easier than unknown, even when the unknown is better. The addiction to easy is the addiction to familiar. And the familiar is killing your potential. Not dramatically, slowly, quietly, with your permission. Withdraw your permission. Today, you will do one hard thing. Not because you have to, because you choose to. One thing you've been avoiding. One conversation. One workout. 1 hour of focused work. One early morning. One late night. The thing does not matter. The choice matters. The choice to break the pattern. To prove to yourself that you're not the person who always chooses easy. That you can choose hard. That hard does not kill you. Hard wakes you up. And tomorrow, you would do another hard thing. And another. And another. Not because you are punishing yourself. Because you are building. Building the muscle of choice. Building the evidence that you're capable. Building the identity of someone who does not need easy to survive. The addiction will fight. It will whisper. It will tell you this is unnecessary. That you deserve a break. That one more easy day will not matter. The addiction is lying. One easy day does matter. Not because of what it does to your circumstances. Because of what it does to your identity. Every easy choice reinforces the addiction. Every hard choice weakens it. Choose hard. Not every time. No one is perfect, but more often. Consistently. Until hard becomes the new default. Until easy feels strange. Until you no longer recognize the person who used to choose comfort over growth. That person is not dead. That person is waiting for you to decide that you want more. That you deserve more. That you are capable of more. You are capable. You always were. The addiction convinced you otherwise. Not because the addiction is powerful. Because you never tested it. You never challenged it. You never chose hard long enough to discover that hard is not the enemy. Hard is the teacher. Hard is the forge. Hard is where you become. Stop running from hard. Run toward it. Not because you enjoy pain. Because you understand that on the other side of hard is the only life worth living. A life you built. A life you earned. A life that is truly yours. The easy life is not yours. The easy life is borrowed. From a culture that does not care if you grow. From a system that prefers you passive. From a version of you that settled for less, because less was easy. You are not that person. You never were. You just forgot. Remember now. Choose hard today. Not because you have to. Because you finally understand that easy is not freedom. Easy is the cage. And you have the key. Unlock the door. Step in a hard. Become.